Jonny, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling very excited, Rich. Very excited. How are you feeling after your lunch?
Whoa, right. The only reason Jonny's referring to that is the fact that he caught me eating 2 slices of cake at dinner time, but I'd had a hard day. The reason Jonny was there was to present the trophy and start the race of the RST Superbike race. It was the first race of the week, and we were on hand to catch up with Jonny during it to find out all things RST, past, present and future.
How are you, Andy Bass? This is Jonny Towers from RST, the race sponsor.
I'm a veteran now.
Can you look after him? Yes, you do. We've done this before.
I was born in Burnley, in Lancashire. My dad was a professional footballer, and we went out to Cape Town, South Africa in 1971. So my formative years were spent in SA. My dad was a professional sportsman, so I schooled there. Started racing motorbikes when I was 16 years old. Had a massive passion for that. It was the first thing that I was actually good at and really, really interested in. And when I was 19 going on 20, decided that I was going to sort of make my inroads and try and have a career at racing motorbikes. And left the continent, came back to the UK, moved back to Burnley, and then started another life, like second chapter of my life, and never went back. RST started initially in around 1988. with a brand that we had within the company called Rhino. Rhino was black leather. We did some touring product, touring textiles, your more traditional black leather style jackets, some touring jackets. And so essentially we started back in '88. We came up with the idea of starting RST it's about 1999. So we had this Rhino brand, and I wanted to do something more sporty. You know, you'd see guys out motorcycling with really bad fitting kits. You had your top end brands, your Dainese, your Alpine Stars, but below that were guys wearing affordable kit that fitted bad and looked bad. And I just thought, it doesn't cost any more to get a suit to look good or fit good. And that was essentially the birth of RST. It was Rhino Sport. And then we had Rhino Sport Technology, and I morphed that into RST, drew a little logo, and the logo got polished up, and that was RST, 1999, 2000. And so going back from '88 to 2000, and then 2000 was really the start of the brand, and we grew and grew and grew, and just kept the same ethos, overdevelop on value, on tech, and underdeliver on price. And it's grown and grown to where we are today, really. You know, within the UK, we have reached a very strong market position where I'm pretty sure we are, like, unquestionably #1 within the UK market. And we have a very strong market presence. We have a very strong sporting presence. And our next step really is export. And we've got a new European distribution channel. We've got riders in World Superbike. The TT platform where we are here is massively global. It's not a domestic event, it's a hugely global event. We've got key riders here with safety partner at the TT. So our next step really is to grow the brand internationally. If you offered us the next 2 rows outside of your Valentinos and Marquez, I wouldn't swap Jorge Lorenzo for the TT. No ways. This event connects with people on a completely different level. And you know, I said about a 4th dimension, it's people understand this, they can ride the course. And your wife will watch the TT with you without any interest in motorcycling and just be fascinated by the TT. And as a brand, for RST to be involved with this from a safety partner point of view and a connection with the actual real motorcyclist. The guy that comes here to ride, that isn't a racer, a fan, that is a motorcyclist, is something, it inspires me massively. Being on this island, when I ride and drive here, it's like motorbike world, where it's so inspirational for us as a brand when I sit here and I think, wow, this is why we do this. It's for all these guys who are riding around on the road, and you want to go up and thank them for, like, oh, thanks for buying our stuff, because it always feels like an honor. And when you see it out on the road, it'll never get old for me. It is so special to see people living, breathing and enjoying what is motorcycling. What that is so special to us all. If it's the only thing I could do, it's what I would do. I'd forsake any other activity we do to be involved in here. Not that we need to, but it is that important for the spirit of motorcycling and for the spirit of the TT, the association, the Britishness about it. You know, this crazy thing that happens here on this island, it syncs up with us. The ethos and the spirit of the TT is what I feel is the spirit of RST, is what we have. So yeah, it's hugely important. There's a few things that we've got ideas on. We've got a new boot that we're developing, and my teammate, in fact, strangely enough, we've got a few RST. My teammate injured a finger recently, and we made a glove for him so that he could ride the next round. And I put this glove on, and I won't mention what the modification was that we made, and I just put the glove on and thought, why don't we do that on all gloves? That like feels better. Let's do that. So there is something coming that is quite unique thinking, and even putting CE armour behind the carbon knuckle on a glove, and the helmet thought process of dissipating force. No other brands do that, but yet we do it on a glove that retails for 80 quid.
Please don't let what you lose now.
I know they are, just got to check. They make me check. Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you. With a water bottle. It's just if you can save like 2 seconds in a pit stop, it could be the difference between winning a race and losing a race. So you know, we'll do whatever we need to do to help the guys go quick.